Let's take a look around Lovely Lane. So I'm looking around and the Texas lilacs are blooming. Can't wait till these crepe myrtles start popping because I see the buds on them, but they haven't opened up yet. They're all different colors. My rose bushes, I gotta deadhead these. I haven't done it yet. There would be way more had I done that. Here's some more Texas lilacs. I love Texas lilacs. They're so pretty. Look at that. I'm gonna show you this up close. That's a bloom. Let me show you one in the sunlight. See that? And I put them all around. They grow so fast. If you can get these, man, they're like one of the best bushy trees, and they grow really fast. Super, super fast. I put this Texas lilac in behind that crepe myrtle, and look, it's almost caught up to it. And I put them around because I like the different colors. And this is, oh, that's an invasive species. So I have to get in here. You see this? This is dodder, and it will kill your plants. And look at it, it's up there. It's up there, and it's wrapping around everything. So I gotta put my clothes on, or my yard clothes on, and get it out. I hate this stuff. It strangles the plant. It strangles it out. It's everywhere. It's all over the United States. It's a very bad weed, very bad. And look, it's up there. Let me go inside the gazebo and see if I get it stopped. There I was being all peaceful, walking through the garden and taking my tour, and I found a thief of life. Something was trying to kill one of my trees, well, one of my bushes and one of my trees. So I'ma handle it. I am gonna handle it, or I have handled most of it, but I'm not done with this thief, this nutrient stealer. So what I'm talking about is dodder. If y'all haven't heard of dodder before, it is a weed that will actually strangle out trees, bushes, whatever it gets a hold of. What it does is it twines around it and it strangles it like a boa constrictor. So you'll see it on the video. When I look up and I see it, it was on that bush right there, which is a red tip Pontianum. And I noticed that there was a canopy over it, and it looked like this. Let me put you on the ground so y'all can see me from a distance, because you need to be aware of this thing because it'll kill your bushes, and it takes, I mean, your tree can be 100 years old. If this stuff gets on and it wraps around all its branches and covers it, it'll kill it. I've seen it kill trees. That's it on the ground. That's how much was on the Pontiania and the crepe myrtle. It was doing a canopy over it. So I pulled it down. Look at this. Look at how much is on there. And it's not dead yet. I haven't cut it off yet. Look at that. That's what I pulled off of my bush. It's still connected. So what I'm gonna do is, still in the ground, which means it's still alive. So what it'll do is it'll kill your tree or your bush or everything it comes in contact with, because it just drapes over it. It's a canopy. It develops a canopy. It shades it out, and then it wraps around it, because it's like a grapevine. It has these little tentacles. See that? It wraps around it. I had to rip it down, and it just strangles it and shades it out until it dies. So I got it down. I haven't cut it yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop it, and I'm gonna shoot it up, or wipe it with some weed killer, and hopefully that gets down to the roots of it and kills at least that plant over. And it's a vine plant, so once you have it, you have it. There's some smaller ones here. See that? That's it right there. Look at the leaf. And you'll think maybe it's a grapevine or something. No, this is dodder, and it wipes out a lot of plants for people. And people think, oh, my plant is flourishing, because it makes it look like the plant is full. Because on my video, you're gonna see how full this thing looked, because all of that weed was draping on top of it. So it's still connected, still connected to the ground, which means it's still alive. Right here, it's connected. And I'm gonna try to find a needle and shoot it up with some weed killer. Try to kill it at the root. It's everywhere. I see a couple of smaller ones here, and they start off really, really small, and then they just get bigger. They just get bigger and bigger. That's what it looks like. It's a vine. Watch out for it. So let me go ahead and look for a needle, if I can find one, or a Q-tip. And I'll cut it and put some weed killer on the open wound. Hopefully that poisons it and it doesn't grow back. If it does, I'll just rip it down again until like, I just have to keep on ripping it down. I've had this problem for a while, and I never notice it until it's really, really bad. I see little ones come up and I pull them up. So now I'm checking the rest of them. Looking on the canopy and looking on the ground to see if I see any. Yeah. Funny how it doesn't grow on the grass though. It only grows where you have your vegetables or your bushes or your perennials, the stuff that the pretty stuff that you want. And it'll make it look all nice and beautiful. The tree will die and then it'll die. You'll be stuck with nothing. So there's some little ones down here. I can't put weed killer down because rose bushes, believe it or not, are weeds. That'll kill them. So I gotta spot kill it. And I'm always looking at this part of the garden. I never go to the exterior. So let me go look for a Q-tip and I'll be right back with you. I didn't intend on doing this. I'm in a dress, a skirt, and I don't know. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Just a sec. I couldn't find any herbicide because I don't kill weeds around here. I usually just pull them up because I try to be natural with it. So I did get some vinegar, and vinegar kills weeds. I don't have a syringe in the house at the moment. I'll get it. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shoot it up with some vinegar. Vinegar kills weeds. It's a natural way of doing things, and I don't want to kill my rose bushes, so I have to be careful. So I'm gonna put you out here so you can watch me from a distance. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slit a hole in it and try to rub as much vinegar on the internal part of this plant as I possibly can. I'll leave enough out there so that I can shoot it up at a later date, because I will go and get a needle and shoot it up with some of this vinegar. The higher the acidity of the vinegar, the better it is. They say to use white vinegar for weeds. Be careful though, because roses are also weeds and they will die if they get vinegar on them. So, as well as some of your other plants. So I just got this small amount for me. And I'm gonna try to dip this thing as much as possible. So just a second. Look at that. Bigger than I am. Way bigger than I am. Can y'all see it? Leave it out here to die. Gotta go get my knife. Be right back. Now I'm gonna leave it right here until I get either an herbicide and a syringe or a syringe to finish that thing off. Look at the pile. That was on top of my bush and going on top of my crepe myrtle. No wonder they're not doing well. They're being suffocated. Anyway, watch your trees. I thought I was watching them, but this is on the back end of the gazebo. And I don't come back here unless I'm watering, you know, the peach trees. And I don't look back here often, so I need to start circling around this more often so that things don't sneak up on me like this. And it's the beginning of spring, that quick. It must have already been there and I didn't see it, and it just came back to life and decided that it wanted to expand and take over. And had I not been paying attention, I would have thought that it was the red tip pontineum, but it looked lighter. It was a lighter color, and it was blending because it grew in between the branches. It grew with the bush and the trees, and it was hiding, basically. And that's what it does. It hides. Dodder hides until it takes over and it kills your plants. Or kills your trees, I should say. It doesn't go after small plants most of the time. It goes after big things. Back in the house, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go back out there once I get a syringe or some herbicide to kill that thing off, because it's been there for a while. That's a big, that stem is about that big, about 1/4 inch, which means it's been around a couple of years. And that's why suckers are coming all over. It is under that gazebo, spreading its poisonous branches all over the place. Anyway, this is Jamerica. I'm just so glad I found it before it became, you know, before it killed everything. Before it killed it killed about 2 of them. It was trying to. Just so glad I found it. Thank you, God. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. This is an unintended video. Dodder, the killer. The killer known as Dodder. Bye.